Hello, guys. My name is Milan Sharma. And for many people who don't know exactly how the Clinton Foundation, why there's huge, huge controversial conclusions being made about the Clinton Foundation, I'm here to explain why there are all of these controversies. And I'm here to explain it one by one. So here's an article from The Intercept written by Glenn Greenwald, August 25th, 2016, 10:42 a.m. Why did the Saudi regime and other Gulf tyrannies donate millions to the Clinton Foundation? So let's get started. And I will comment afterward. As the numerous and obvious ethical conflicts surrounding the Clinton Foundation receive more media scrutiny, the tactic of Clinton loyal journalists is to highlight the charitable work done by the foundation and then insulate or even outright state that anyone raising these questions is opposed to its charity. I'll zoom in for you guys. So this was used by an MSNBC Democratic strategist. I'm not sure his name. I forget his name. He's bald and he's older. He wears glasses. I'm not being rude. I'm just stating what he looks like. And he was saying that they were undermining the good things that the Clinton Foundation is doing. And of course, it must have done some good things. But this is a huge concern because she took these monies from these big tyrannies such as Saudi Arabia, these big kingdoms that have horrible, horrible human rights issues there. And as Secretary of State, she took a lot of money and she did the massive weapons deal with Saudi Arabia. And people have to question, what is this Clinton Foundation corrupt or not? And I believe it is. And it continues. James Carville announced that those who criticize the foundation are, quote, going to hell, according to John Carville. So these are people at Clinton loyalists who they don't look at the information, or maybe they do, they're just lying to our faces. Who knows? They don't look and research their topic. They just think, oh, they're Democrat, they're goody-goody, they're fine, everybody's happy. Other Clinton loyalists insinuated that Clinton Foundation critics are indifferent of the lives of HIV positive babies and are anti-gay bigots. Now, this is where the corruption comes in play. Now, she took in $15 million to $25 million from Saudi Arabia, who is anti-gay, and against women by all means. So to call people that are anti-gay bigots is a huge, huge overstatement, because she was taking money from an anti-gay nation, in fact, kingdom. Okay, and it continues that the Clinton Foundation has done some good work is beyond dispute, but the fact has exactly nothing to do with the profound ethical problems and corruption threats raised by the way its funds have been raised. Hillary Clinton was America's chief diplomat, and tyrannical regimes such as the Saudis and Qataris, I'm sure I'm not saying that right, jointly donated tens of millions with an M, millions of dollars, to an organization run by her family and operated in its name. One whose works has been a prominent feature of her public persona. That extremely valuable opportunity to curry favor with the Clintons and to secure access to them, it continues as she runs for president. So she actually made a verbal agreement with President Obama that there would be a firewall between the Clinton Foundation and her department, her Secretary of State office. That there'd be a firewall, that they wouldn't be intertwined in any other way. But obviously, this is what goes against that, and she lied to his face once again. The claim that this is all just about trying to help people in need should not even pass a laugh test, let alone rational scrutiny. To see how true that is, just look at who some of the biggest donors are. Obviously, the Saudi regime donated $10 to $25 million to the Clinton Foundation. Donations coming in as late as 2014 as she prepared her presidential run. 2014. A group called Friends of Saudi Arabia, co-founded by a Saudi prince, gave an additional amount between $1 million and $5 million. The Clinton Foundation says that between $1 million and $5 million was also donated by the state of Qatar, the UAE, and the government of Brunei. The state of Kuwait has donated between $5 to $10 million. So these people aren't stupid. They obviously wanted something in return, and this is while she was preparing to be president. So they obviously want something in return if she becomes president of the United States. Theoretically, one could say that these regimes, among the most repressive and regressive in the world, are donating because they deeply believe in the charitable work of the Clinton Foundation. And this is going to be used by Clinton loyalists for a long time. But that's obviously not true, because they've donated from horrible, horrible nations. Is the Clinton loyalty really so strong that people are going to argue with a straight face that the reason the Saudi, Qatari, Kuwaiti, and Emirates regimes donated large amounts of money to the Clinton Foundation is because those regimes simply want to help the foundation achieve its magnanimous goals? Saudi Arabia was considered by the UN as repressive and horrible with human rights. Why would they want to donate to a charity that simply helps people? Doesn't make sense. So this article goes on with examples. Here we go. Saudi Arabia push for gays to be executed because social media is, quote, making too many homosexuals. So again, I'll scroll back up to the top here. Criticizing the critics of the Clinton Foundation as anti-gay bigots is totally ironic. So if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter. The link will be below. And thanks for listening.